Yo, welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles with Justin Newlam. So, now that we've found out that the water is indeed not as safe as I was hoping it would be, and we've kind of built along the lakefront over here, we need, let's see, that northern face. Let me think here. Alright, so that's not I'll tell them to cut those two down. At this point, I'm thinking we're going to build the wall to come around here and head down, so I'll just have them cut all that down, and eventually, so this palisade will be fine for now, but when we put stone, it'll follow that face and strike down this way, hitting there, and then it'll come bend around, hit that, come over here, hit that, around, around. Okay, well, now I'm having a hard time making out which rocks are which, so let's click on them. Whoop, nope. So that's stone we can get rid of. That's actually just open ground. Thank you. Hello. There we go. That's stone we can... Okay, there we go. Summers. Let's slow that down. I didn't even realize I was running it that fast. Alright, so... that well is in a bit of an inopportune location. But it should actually be fine right next to it. So let me go ahead and demolish that and put one of those on the work order for right there. That's good. And then the wall will be able to follow. Oh, Oh, well, we need room for the Neura, like, right here anyhow. So yeah, that should be fine following along here. So I'll just need to, like, build something to connect the wall there. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. So that should be fine. And then this I'll just turn into stone wall at some point. And going out to there and cutting across is probably not ideal then, but fine. I would assume it's been long enough for... Oh goodness, we do not have remotely the gold we need for her. Only one more year? I mean, I'm not refusing it, so... We are not going to have the gold in time, that's for sure. Oi, oi, oi. I was not even a little bit prepared. Alright, so... That'll go up, come around here, cut. Head in here, that little cut should be fine. Yeah, it'll follow around here. And I think what we'll do is just cut diagonally here until we hit this line. So we'll leave this up for now, seeing as how when I'm talking about going diagonally here, it'll be the stone wall anyhow. So we will need to get rid of that. But that shouldn't be an issue. Alright, so that's all pretty good then. And we won't need wells for all of it once it's all stone. So that'll be helpful. Oh, still so much construction. It wouldn't be a problem if I'd done that earlier. No, there's just no way. That's still waiting quite a while. What are we looking at workers-wise? Yeah, I know the area's full. But at least food's staying good. Oh dear, why is that going down? I didn't make any new... Well, now I remember, yeah, we did need both of these to be open. It's gonna slow down construction. Oh dear, and now the gold is just running slow. Let's see, I think, aren't those the only two things charging gold anyhow? Hospitals, yeah, we're not running any of those. Yeah. And the firefighters are pretty worth it. Although, I guess I have the water, except for dragon attacks and Viking attacks, I guess I shouldn't actually need to keep them around the clock. Yeah. So I guess most years I don't really need the fire brigade. I'll just call them into... seeing as how it tells me when, I'll just call them into action when it's necessary. So that'll ease up our gold consumption, as well as give us 5 more workers. I don't think we can shut that down. Hospitals, I mean, I guess I could, but I really don't like the idea, because it doesn't give me a warning about when plague is about to break out. So we'll keep the clinic open at all times. Oh, for crying out loud, that many fields? I don't know, guys. I'm starting to wonder if maybe just investing purely in orchards would have been a better idea. We need gold. We need people. So we need houses, so we need everything. How is she handling... Oh. Well, sorry, but we kind of didn't have the gold. I would think you could be a little more understanding. Great, because I didn't have the stinking... should have been looking. Oh well, looks like now he's leaving, so... small price, I guess. I thought more of that was built. Did I build it? No, I thought I built it coming this way. Why would that all be... That's confusing. Whatever. Happiness isn't great, but it's not horrible either. I didn't remember to check. When will she be willing to talk again? Oh. Alright, 13 years till them, so I'll go ahead and... Oh, that's already off because I hadn't turned it back on. Alright, well, we'll leave it there for now then. Yeah, well, the farm's... Actually, no, it's not rebuilt. Because we're still waiting on that stinking wall to get finished. Yeah, first things first probably should have been to build the walls out. Thinking in retrospect. It does look like we'll make it, though. This is just, it's gonna really slow things down now. We were just barely keeping ahead of things like farming already. We're at 11 workers, that's good. Or builders, rather. Gold is very slowly making a recovery. Looks like this last little bit's about to be... Oh, no, there's the guy. He's walking over to there with those 3. And now that's done, so now that wall goes out to at least there. Ay, 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 ay. I guess now that I think about it, we're mostly just really lucky that the rebuild command is instant. Otherwise, if that required workers, we would just really be in a bad spot. And they gotta walk so far with the stinking wood. Looks like running 2 charcoal is at least giving us a slight surplus. And we don't have anyone on stone, but that's probably fine. Well, because of the charcoal, we have to keep at least one of the woodworkers running. Although, fortunately, it does look like, even with all the charcoal use, they are keeping ahead of things, which is nice. Out of just one forester. Food is making a very slow up. We're only at 79, but I do think I'll go ahead and switch it up to 15. Things are just not going very well. Only 2 more years till the next Viking attack. The wall won't even be finished by then, and even if it was, we've now found out that it's not really going to stop anything. Which means, yeah, even this lower one probably dissuades them a little bit. But it sure don't block them, so... One, two, three, four, so there'll be 5 rock heaps we'll have to get rid of in order to put up the other walls I'm wanting. Otherwise, as long as those trees don't grow back on that line, we should be good as far as that's concerned. As to this question, I don't know if there is a good answer. We could maybe put a bridge in, but that wouldn't really make any sense. So probably the only real answer may well be to just put in, no, not a dock, put in 3 piers and then build the wall over that. So how expensive are those? Bit heavy in the stone, but everything else about them is cheap enough to be worth just 3 slots so that we can put the wall over top. And actually on this front, I think that having the Neura right there will actually be perfect. Because then with the wall running here and the Neura here, I know from personal play that you can indeed run from a Neura a aqueduct right over a wall. So we won't even have to have a hole in the wall, it'll just go right over and then connect in. So that's good. One year. How close are we? Huh? They may actually... No, not. How much longer are you gonna be a pain? Whatever. Oh, actually, yeah, that's kept up pretty well. Let's slow things down again. So, if they're coming from this side... Well, now we'll get to see. Does having that there dissuade them enough to make them walk all the way around? Or are they just going to waltz right up and walk through the water? Where'd they go? Oh, here they are. Actually, it will be a little bit of time before they make landfall anyway. And seeing as how we're about to need them, go ahead and get them staffed up. That leaves 6 people on building. Oh! They finished the wall. Excellent. So now I guess we will not actually find that out. There's just no way that they won't. Walk up to it, walk around it, and move on. Annoying, but I guess it's just what we'll have to put up with. Looks like this road here is what they're focusing on building first. Odd, I thought I told this road to be built before that, but maybe I'm just mistaken. One possibility... Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, a better possibility, demolish. So they haven't... I don't think we've spent any resources on this yet. We'll just move the road up one. That'll be simpler anyway. Actually, instead of up one... don't know if it's... we'll just connect it from here. There we go. So the aqueduct will still do its thing, but the road won't be in the way and the wall can just right along that edge. So that'll be good. Alright, where are they? Yep, looks like they're gonna... Well? Yeah, he's turning. So they'll come right at this, go right around. Annoying, but... Here they come. We're gonna lose some people. We're gonna have the fire brigade hopefully put out everything well before it can become a real threat. But, I mean, if that's the price we pay, I guess that's the price we pay. So, where's the guy with the 1 wood for that? Oh, you jerks. Hopefully the fire brigade can get there. That's why we need roads everywhere. And then hopefully the fire brigade will... Yes! Oh my goodness, they are so good. Did that turn them away? I don't get that. But... What? But they can walk over the water. I don't get that in the slightest. If nothing else, even if there is some way to rule that, they could just walk up here and do exactly what the other guys did. Are they really that bothered by that much of a walk? Hey, I'll take it. Alright. And finishing up. Nope, we're closing that tavern. Yeah, I know, but... Alright, so that's good. They should be heading off. Goodness, she holds a grudge for a while, huh? Well, we should be able to pay her next time, so at least there is that. What small comfort that is. And we didn't even lose anyone this time because of that. Ugh, so good. Alright, so, sounds like they're off. We'll go ahead and dismiss you guys back to the workforce. Yeah, I think either that or they're... Yeah, hold on. Why are they staying along the coast? So either they're leaving or they're gonna go make landfall over there, walk up, and do their thing. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. Alright, looks like they're setting up that road. So, it's all working okay. What are we looking at here? 10 builders. Yeah, I'll leave builders for a little while until we can get enough of the roads built out. They are hanging around a little closer than I feel comfortable with. Oh look, we finally, I think, got working on fixing that back up. Excellent. Let's see, so in order to get rid of those, we'll need and we'll also need the stinking building. Let's for it. Everything's just annoying. Alright, so don't need you yet, anyway. Terms and controls your armaments. Alright, so they would require even more charcoal, so that's a pain. We would need to be working at a much... I don't know about a much. Maybe we actually could make it work with the current charcoal situation. Yeah, we'll build one at least, that way we can start getting some iron out of the deal. Alright, how's this stockpile doing? It's only at about half capacity. Because it's only half staffed. No, they are leaving, they're just taking the longest possible route. Excellent. Still have that going on. 10 years. Excellent. Yeah. 19. Yeah, we can afford that, and we need her to quit being whiny. Tree 3 double yield. That is very expensive. Still waiting on something offensive to ward off Vikings or something like that. That would be very helpful. Alright, so looks like they're still primarily working on the road, but at least by working on the road, they're building the thing that'll help them move it quicker. Oh, someone's already working on, in fact, all 5 are already working on that. Excellent. Alright, looks like that road's done. Still got 19 wood waiting for that one. Alright, we actually have enough to have a couple people working as stockpile workers. Which means very soon we'll be able to build a couple more houses. We are keeping things even at a 15% tax rate at nearly 74 happiness, and we still have a couple more happiness things we could open if need be, so that's good. Let's see, how far along? 4 more. Alright, 3 and 1. How many workers does this eat up? 6. Goodness. Well, let me put them up just under quarry workers. Of which we have no one working, so let's at least turn one of the... and that'll eat up all our stockpile. Grand. Alright, open that back up. Alright, so... definitely, in order to have any more capacity... because, yeah, now if we open up any of those areas, like the firefighters, in order to get those in... or, in order to build anything, we'll have to take people away from stuff. So, we need more houses, probably next. And considering our average happiness numbers, fortunately we probably can afford more housing. Oh, now that is a number I much more like to see. Alright, we should be able to afford that. Let's see, turn it that direction should be appropriate. We'll need another well pretty soon. Yeah, I know, I'll get them on it. I'm thinking. Where would I put a well that doesn't block other stuff? The problem is that these would require reservoirs, which would be awkward to put here. Well, wouldn't be if I'd put like right here a Noira with a reservoir. Yeah, that might have been a good idea. I might do that down here somewhere. That way they can have fountains over there. So, I guess we'll just deal with wells down here, but then... but if I put it there, I mean, what am I going to do with the space behind it? Or if I, like, put a well here, and then put a 2-bit house here, what am I going to do with the 1 space there? I don't know, I guess I'll figure something out. Yeah, I know, I'm getting to it. Let's see. Yeah, iron's not as important right now, seeing as how we don't have the other build, because we can't staff the other building anyway, so we'll go ahead and, none of you are master workers anyway, go ahead and send most of you to go build that. I don't suppose we have any, no, we don't even have enough to fully work on that, but, once I do complete it, that'll be more than what we need for the well, so I will go ahead and tell them to start working on a cottage as well. Turn. There we are. So if that goes right there, what to put back there to make use of space? Definitely don't need another fire brigade. That one's still nice and centrally placed. Actually, you know what I could put? and a single house. And then I'll put like a gate in there at some point. Well, no, right, because if the wall's gonna actually be over there, yeah, alright, so we'll put like road and stuff back here. So yeah, no, okay, that'll all work fine. So that's good for right now. Plus that well will again stretch our water coverage to be all of that. Alright. 7 more years, 4 more years. How long till we can work with the witch to get a new spell? 5 more years. Alright, sweet. So just after the dragon attack, but before the next Viking attack. So that if what she gives us next is some sort of Viking warding thing to keep them away, that'll be helpful. And I definitely much prefer the rate we're generating gold at now. And I like having high happiness even with a high tax rate. That's just grand. We do have someone working on stone, right? Yeah, alright. So we may not have many working on stone, but at least, like, the one camp. Alright, we are in a much better position than where we started. Well, okay, and then I look at the farms. Alright, so we'll pause here and we'll go ahead and bring it back up in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.